This is gonna be inappropriate. Happy Valentine's, everybody! Hopefully you think this is funny. Don't unsubscribe. Here's the problem. Where do I put this microphone?
You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. When you fall and you break, you got changes to make now.
So if you go throughout your life thinking you're funny, and all of a sudden you find a banner that says "I love hot moms," you have to buy it. I love hot moms, and not inappropriate. I look at all older women as mothers and all younger women as sisters with absolute purity. It's in the Bible. So when I say ate that half stick of butter last night, I choked down a half stick of butter. I'm gonna move this thing. I'm gonna sit down somewhere more comfortable. I ate a half stick of butter and choked it down, and I went to bed and I didn't sleep that great. So my hypothesis, or the hypothesis, didn't work, at least yesterday for me. But I was quite sore. I don't know if you've ever experienced like leg cramping, like growing pains. That's literally how my legs felt yesterday, like I had growing pains. And I woke up this morning feeling like I was hit by like a truck. Not like any truck, not like a little like S10 or Tacoma or something. Like I was hit by a big truck. And there was everything in me just telling me, listen, you got another big day today and another big day tomorrow. Take it easy. So I took that under consideration, but I decided to go out. I was like, I'll just go for a walk outside. And as soon as I got outside, I was ready to go. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna run up this hill. So I sprinted up this hill, crushed it. Caught my breath, walked for a while, ran up another hill, crushed it. Caught my breath in, ran down this block and just hauling. I felt good, and I'm glad I did it. And it loosened up my shoulders and my muscles, and then I came in here and I just lifted some weights. And I'm very thankful for the ability to find this much health. But it takes work. It takes work and it takes determination. And I was reminded yesterday about how different going on this carnivore diet is now when I think about it than when I started it. I thought that healing would come really quick for me. And it did in some respects, but that was only the start of my health journey. And 2 years in, I'm still technically at the beginning of a health journey. When I started playing guitar, it was about 2 years before I started noticing like, oh, okay, I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. It's becoming my lifestyle. It's kind of ingrained in me now. It's like riding a bike. You don't think about it, you just hop on the bike and you roll. And that's where I'm at. And it was the same thing for, how do I say this? I've worked with people that were in recovery and wanting to start giving back. And I'm like, I've had people like say, okay, I'm gonna start this place for recovery. I'm gonna get a bunch of addicts together and we're gonna counsel them, or gonna help them through their addictions. I'm like, that's good. And I remember asking the guy, because he's being very zealous, I was like, can I just ask you, like, how long have you been clean? He's like, 30 days. I'm like, new policy. If you want to be involved in our addiction recovery program, you need to be sober at least 2 years. Documented sober for 2 years. I don't know how you document it, but you can tell usually. And I was just reminded this 2-year mark that I'm coming up on is going to be a real, I don't know, it just seems like it's just a big deal for me. Now that being said, 3-year mark reminds me of grapes. You plant some grapes in the ground and it takes 3 years before they bear fruit. And that was kind of how my life was after I got saved. It took me about 3 years before I started bearing any fruit. Why do I say all this? I say all this because if you're wrestling and struggling with making this a lifestyle, you're just gonna have to put in the hard work. And it's gonna take time. Stop lying to yourself. You might not even know you're doing it. Like I don't. I'm super observant, but I never know what I miss. Just keep going. Putting in the time, putting in the hard work, battling that inner voice, battling it. Know where you're headed and where you're going. Give yourself easy ways to get back on if you've accidentally got off the diet or mentally started giving up because of whatever perceived hurdle in your life gave you the reason to do it. Give yourself easy on-ramps to get back on. And maybe a few easy off-ramps here and there. Like I've told people multiple times, and you know who you are. You've heard it before. If you go to Italy, I want you to eat some pizza. Okay? And let me know how it tastes. I'm gonna go in and make some breakfast. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Make sure those hot moms know it, that you love them. My wife is gonna be mortified when she watches this video, but then also happy, because I love her. The flowers that I got my wife for our anniversary at the end of January are still doing good. Do you think I could get away with just re-gifting these? My body is definitely ready to eat some food. That's good, because I have some. Bacon, anybody? All right, let's get to lying. Again, I keep saying this every day. This 3 slices of bacon, I only count as 1 because they're not as big as the thick cut ones. 2, these are all stuck together. 3, okay, 3 or 4 pieces there. Just gonna warm this pre-cooked bacon up in the pan. I'm gonna add, let's say 4 eggs and just call it a breakfast. It is Wednesday, Valentine's Day, if you didn't know, because I've been talking about it all morning. And it's also our date night, which it's still our date night in. We need to plan some more dates coming up, but it's our date night in, so this is the day that I usually go to Sam's Club and get us some ribeyes or something, so I'll probably do that. Try to get something for the family besides sugary chocolate. Flowers, which I don't mind flowers, but you know, we just kill them and give them to people. Yeah, same as animals. That was weird, but it just means that we're gonna have to eat late tonight. And why does that matter? I don't know, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Jeez. This morning I changed our YouTube channel from the Kilby Life, it's on here, on the shirt, one of a kind shirt and person, from Meat Dude, which my son was calling me Meat Dude, so I put it on there, to Carnivore Dad. Why? Well, because I want people to know I talk about the carnivore diet too. So I could be a resource. And for vanity. My goal is to actually eat this, go to work, do a bunch of paperwork, unload a giant truck, get all my chores done, try to get home to eat some lunch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get everything done, and then I'm gonna come home, and then I'm gonna eat lunch, then I'm gonna chill. And then I'll just hang out, chilling until dinner. Well, I got a bunch of editing to do, but we usually eat about 8:30. That's crazy. I'll show you this. You want me to crack the eggs on camera? Okay, since you said so. Hey, it's burning a little bit. That's not good. Little hot. 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, 4 eggs. I guess part of the problem with this pre-cooked bacon is you don't get as much fat. So yeah. Okay, now I'll really see you guys later. There's not even room in here. I made it home from work. It's a miracle. Hello.
Hello.
My wife's looking at me like I need to turn off the camera. You ever get so hungry that you're like, I don't even care. I just need food. I don't care what my macros are. Well, that's how hungry I am right now. Not really, but kinda. This is hamburger that I ground myself. A little dark color because no extra gas to keep it red. I'm gonna eat a pound of hamburger. They got some ribeyes for dinner. Bam, exactly. It needs to be exactly. There it is. 16 ounces. Okay, 16.19. So not exactly. Put that in the pan, start cooking that. No sizzle. I think I'm also gonna put some bacon in there. How much? As much as I want. This is no guilt eating. I gotta remember, no guilt eating. Even though I have like a plan for my macros and stuff like that, I don't need to be guilty at all. I don't need to bring that out. I'll put some bacon in there after this gets rendered and drain some of the fat out so it don't hurt my tummy. Like 1 pound of bacon seemed like a lot in that bowl, or 1 pound of bacon. 1 pound of hamburgers looked like a lot in the bowl, but then in this giant pan, nothing. It's like hardly anything. Make sure I salt it. More salt. Yeah, I went to work and just like busted. I did all my paperwork stuff and all that kind of stuff, and then I was like, I'm gonna work on this, moving all this stuff again. And I got 12,500, or 12,000. Yeah, 12,529 steps so far. 2:30. I just went for it, which I'm glad to do it, but I'm also getting older. I feel better than I have in years, but I could still tell that I'm not 25. One of the ladies that works for me retired today. She is 73. I'm like, you could always volunteer. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna volunteer some. Like, gotta keep doing stuff. But I'm like, what would it be like to, not have to work all the time? The closest I got to that was when the world shut down for like a month and a half. Our store shut down. And I got so bored because I cleaned everything and organized everything at home that I started going to work by myself. So I'm not really good at sitting still, but I'm also, because I'm not good at resting. All right, I'm gonna cook this. I'll show you me adding how much bacon, then I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna chill out. Ribeyes tonight for me and my wife. Pretty simple, keep it the same. Routine, cool. Rendered out some fat, drained some of it. Not all of it. How many slices of bacon is this? 1, 2, 3. I'm so good at lying to myself. I don't have to lie because these are no guilt foods. Put that bacon in there, just warm it up since it's already done, and bam. Another non-fancy plate of food to heal my body. All right, everybody, please just sit back and relax and be soothed by the sounds of crackling meats upon a pan. Close your eyes and feel this hot steam engulfing your face and reminding you of a better place, a more innocent time, so lovely and sublime. You are now getting sleepy and ready for a nap, unless you're on the carnivore diet and it's poop day and you got a crab. Ruined it. I always just think when I'm just taking food and just mounting it up on a plate that I'm really disappointing Gordon Ramsay. He's gonna be so angry. Whatever, man. You do you. That might be a little bit overboard if I'm gonna eat that ribeye later, but I've earned it. And well, that's what got me in trouble eating carbs. I was an earner. I earned every meal I got. Man, some of it fell on the ground, so that doesn't count. Hello, camera, I'm over here. Reset, there I am. I was definitely an earner. Like, I work hard, so I earned all the food that I get. And I feel like I still am, which is, it's like an emotional eater. Because I'm making food, or trying to have food make me feel better to a certain degree. But I think food should make us feel better to a certain degree because it's fuel for our bodies and it fuels our bodies so we would feel different. And no guilt eating these foods. I can eat all I want because it's not like I'm pounding on pizza and all these carbs. And so this food is gonna give me nutrients and my body's gonna be like, yeah, that's enough. That's what's gonna happen. Especially when I'm not using a bunch of like add-ons, like flavorings and sauces and all these things that we like to add on to make it more palatable and enjoyable, which potentially makes us eat more. Which is okay if you need it, but sometimes you don't. And you don't know because you got this Band-Aid on or crutch or whatever you want to call it. I need to find my dog. There's a hamburger on the ground. See you guys later. Bye. I mean, it's not bye, it's so long for now. Well, I just got a message from my daughter saying, we are on our way home. Mom is so hungry that she forgot to text you. That's not good. I'm gonna go turn on this grill. I put a couple ribeyes in the sous vide machine. They haven't been in there that long because I was, I don't want to say too lazy to do it. I don't say lazy is the right word, but I was definitely not wanting to do a lot. But I salted and I put them in there probably 45 minutes, an hour ago. We'll turn on this grill.
Dad, I'm so sleepy.
Yeah, you're so sleepy. Well, Mom will be home here in 1 minute or 2, and then you guys can head up to bed.
She's gonna let that cheese.
Oh, yeah, I was able to.
I get cheese stick too.
You want a cheese stick now? We do cheese sticks for treats in our house because it's a much better option than a lot of things. Man, I don't even know how to open these. I did it!
That's not the right spot.
That's not the right spot? I'm sorry. Dad's not a cheese stick expert. There's things I fail at. So my wife, she'll be home. Let me see all these ribeyes. I think I got this one for me. It was like 23 ounces. 23 ounces. There's another one with less fat on it. 20 ounces, almost 21 ounces. So we'll consume those, I also got some flowers for my whole family in here. Flowers. I don't even know the pointed stuff on camera. There's the flowers. I did end up buying those for my wife, but I was like, they're for the whole family. I ended up getting my kids some cupcakes because I can't decide if I'm a good dad or a bad dad. I know some people would be like, I will never feed my kids anything that's junk. And then I'm like, I understand, like, I literally understand making better choices. But then I think I had 43 years of eating whatever I wanted, pretty much. Let's say 40 years. Cut out years of trying the diet. And then, am I perfect now? No. But I'm okay. I was able to get health back. Not saying I want my kids to go down the same road I did. But I don't think they have to get to where I was. A cupcake here and there is not the end of the world. All right, well, I'm getting hungry too. I just saw some cream cheese in here. I forgot about cream cheese. There's all these things that I haven't had forever. All right, well, I guess I'll turn this off because I thought she was gonna be here sooner. Oh, I got my wife her favorite hummus for Valentine's also. So trying to be a good husband and father and make the best decisions I can. And then sometimes like, just kind of be cool, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot to wrestle with as a parent, what to do, what not to do. But I'm always changing how I think. I really don't like eating this late at night. It's 8:30, I usually go to bed at 10. I just was watching this video, man, I forget the ultimate human, I forget the guy's name, but he was talking about a rule called the 10-3-2-1-0 rule. And it was like, don't consume coffee or caffeine, I would assume, 10 hours, no sooner than 10 hours before bed. He said 3 hours, no eating or consuming alcohol. 2 hours, no working. 1 hour, no screens, and hit the snooze button 0 times. So I'm processing that. I'm like, I mean, seems straightforward to me. But then last night when I ate that butter before bed, I had the weirdest dreams, man. I guess if I want weird dreams, I could eat butter. Weird dreams. Really weird. Too weird. They're here, they're here, they're here, they're here, they're here. You know, you could see with your eyes. Oh yeah, some big old rib eyes. I'll show you a picture of them when they're done, but I'm actually just gonna sign off for today and just enjoy hanging out with my wife for a little bit. We're gonna watch Top Chef and watch them cook all this food that I don't eat. I still like the art of it, but doesn't really entice me. So, all right, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Sorry for my hot mom's banner. I think I'm funny. We'll see you tomorrow.